Okay, okay. I think we're up now. Yeah, I know we're starting late, but like, whatever. As usual, I'm just gonna share stuff, share the link, that is, and yeah, I'll play my most recent music release while I do so. Again, as I usually do. Can you even hear me? Yeah. Okay. Okay. I'm almost done, people. I'm actually really proud of how this song turned out, by the way. This actually did turn out to be a really beautiful song. Like I decided to go for like the more acoustic instruments for this, and it sounds really nice. I'll get into the content in a moment, and just quickly okay, I think that should be it now. Let me just quickly check. Okay, we're good. Oh, by the way, you have to listen to this. Yeah, that delay of the of that crash hit coming in that final chorus, with it happening on like the and of one. It's pretty satisfying, but yeah. Anyway, so yeah, today I'll just be going through the process of my Spotify releases. So that should be fun. Oh crap, did I forget to link this channel to the... I keep forgetting to link my my main channel to the live stream. So let me do that quickly. It's easier done on computer than it is Yep, there we go. Okay, now let's go back, switch account. Okay, so yeah, as I was saying though, so yeah, basically in this video I'm just going to go through like, I suppose the logistics behind how my Spotify releases work and all that stuff. Just, you know, looking at all the pennies that I've made, literally. Because Spotify don't pay me that much. And I'm sure I've mentioned that several times throughout my time on social media. But first of all, I'll just do the usual main channel shout out. We're actually doing pretty well. We're at 270 subscribers as of now, which it's actually a pretty good rate of increase, I'll say that. At least it's a good rate of increase in like the context of you know, Urban Alex GB 231. You know what I'm trying to say, I guess. In fact, January was a pretty good year for us, a month for us. I just call January a year. Yeah, we increased by like 24 subscribers in January 2022. 23. God, my brain today. It's actually a lot higher than like I've done recently. Like, you know, occasionally like again like 2, 3, but we're steady this year. We're steady this year so far, so that's all good. Roaming for 300 by the end of the year, so if you'll want to help me out there, click on the link in the description that I just put there, and consider subscribing, I guess. And yeah, so with all that out the way, let's suppose let's get started then. So first of all, I use iMusician to get my music out, and yeah, they've actually changed their subscription plans as of recent, so there's that. But I think most things should be the same. I actually haven't done a release on their new version of their website yet, but I think I might actually do it later today, so yeah. Anyway, so as you can see, this is like the total amount of streams that I get. Apparently I only had one in January 29th, so there's that. But I think Spotify for artists probably gives better statistics. So I'll go into my Spotify for artists tab. So in the last 28 days, apparently, Sweet Fantasy got 1 listen, Industrial Action got 1, and Lockdown got 1. When did I... Someone listen to my Lockdown raps, that's something. Of all time, apparently Solitary Wonder's my most popular song that I've released, or most popular track. And Wrapping Up the Beat 2nd. Living the Dream 3rd. Big Return 4th. Well, Adventure really didn't do so well when I released it. Only 13 streams with Adventure compared to the 64 or 47. Which it's a little disappointing, but what can I do, I guess. Yeah, I mean, I actually did work pretty hard on Adventure, and I was pretty proud of it. But it just didn't do so well compared to some of my other releases, for whatever reason. I think it's mostly because I didn't promote it enough that that kind of flopped. But I will definitely try to promote my new album a little better. So yeah. Anyway. So yeah, I suppose you'll want to know how much money I've been making off these tracks, and if we go to the payout overview, we get a whole overview of all the money that I've made. So April 2022 was when I got 20 euros, which is equivalent to 16p in the GBP, or I suppose UK money. And that was actually that was actually the most I've been paid from Spotify from the very first time I got paid. Everything else is 5 euros, which is 4p, I think. 2 euros, 7 euros, 5 euros, 8, 2, 9, 1. Yeah, it's not the best. Yeah, it's not the best amount ever, but hey. And as of recent, I have I earned a penny. However, if I try to withdraw it, for whatever reason, I can't request a payout. And I think the main reason why, at least the main reason why I think that's the case, is because they've recently added a 40p fee for withdrawing money, and obviously one penny is nowhere near 40 pennies. So obviously I wouldn't be able to withdraw in that case. So yeah. And you can actually look at if we go to my downloads, I have sales reports from pretty much every month. So and it gives us a better insight into how much money individual tracks have received. So that's always good to know, I guess. So in November 2021, yeah, I earned like that much. I had like one stream from like Germany, which earned me like 0.003 euros. So yeah, one from that we can conclude. Pardon me. From that we can conclude that Spotify pays like 0.003 euros for just one stream, and what is that in pennies or in GBP or Great British Pounds? I think that's what it is. So euros to Great British Pounds. So yeah, apparently 0.003 is equivalent to 0.0027 pounds, which is equal to, I think if we multiply by 100, that's 0.27 pennies. Yeah, it's not a lot, isn't it? They don't even pay like a penny for just one music stream. It's not great, isn't it? I mean, to be fair, I think they do put some extra commission on it. Like, I know most of them, like, I know most of them I lose like 30% in commission, except for the big return, which I lost 15%. However, I think as of now, like, they've adjusted it so that like I only lose 10% in commission, but I'm not entirely sure. I'm gonna have to do a release later to figure that out. And release overviews, I actually not quite sure about like what release overviews are. So it basically tells you how much money like just one particular release did, I think. So that's cool. Let's just look at the sales reports for now. So for December 2021, I think we had, yeah, it was a pretty decent month for us. December was probably because it was mainly like my first month, so you know, people were probably going to be more hyped for my Spotify releases around there, because like, you know, because the idea of me having Spotify around then was fairly new, so like people went to support me there more than like now, because like people are so used to me having I don't know. But I think definitely there's some sort of like recency, I guess. Whereas like, you know, yeah, I've lost my train of thought. But anyway, as you can see, we actually earned like actual pennies from some of the releases, which is nice, you know. 0.03 euros comes around to 2 pennies, which we can round to 3, I guess. In fact, let's do the calculations right now. So 0.036565 plus, oh wait, no, well actually I can sum them, can't I? So equals sum, and then I do it like that, don't I? So the total we received from December was 0.19 euros, which rounds to 0.20 as we saw earlier. But let's just enter this entire number into our. Well, let's convert all that into pounds. Oh, so that's actually 0.18. Interesting, because So I thought I only got paid like 0.16 then. Oh no, actually, I'm pretty sure I only got paid 0.16 back then. Oh no, I'm probably misremembering. It's been a while. But yeah. So in total we made like 0.19 euros, which rounded to like 0.18 pounds. So yeah. Let me get back to my downloads. I'm kind of lost now. Sales report for January 2022. Let's have a look at that. So yeah, it wasn't quite as strong as December was, but if we sum up the equals sum and then equals sum. Oh yeah, we need to open the brackets. So yeah, we earned like 0.05, so it's not quite. So it's definitely not quite as strong, but yeah. Yeah, that checks out, of course. But I think actually the main reason I wanted to bring it up was to look at like which tracks did the best. I think Solitary Wonder actually did the best in December with like 26 streams, so that's pretty nice. It's pretty nice. Solitary Wonder once again carried again with 10 streams. Yeah, people actually seem to like Solitary Wonder a lot, and I can definitely see why. Let me play a clip of that, actually. If we go to... Wait, no. Let me try finding my... Yeah, it'd be under music, I wrote. Yeah, here we go. So yeah, this is Solitary Wonder. This is the one that did the best from those releases. Yeah, it is a pretty nice track. I'm proud of it. It is getting a remake in the Revival project as well, by the way, so look forward to that. Like those synth sounds though, they sound really nice. You know, I think people really liked the calming sound of it. And yeah, it is nice. But especially once the chorus hits and the electric guitars come in, that's when the song sounds really lovely. So let's wait for that. Oh god, I can't sing. Yeah, here we go. The electric guitars here. They're pretty awesome. I like them. But yeah. So yeah, that did well. And of course we can keep looking through, but I don't know what. I think we'll look at this one. I think, or at least not the payout, but like the download. This would have been 4 months previously. So this would be September, August, July. This would have been June 2022, I think. I think that might have been roughly when I released Adventure. But oh no, not quite. But I mean, it did. Oh yeah, this was a little bit after the big return, but a little bit before Adventure. So the big return actually did the most well with 7 streams and that amount of money. So there's that. I think July 2022 would probably be best for like figuring out how much Adventure did or how well Adventure did. Well, not quite, because no, it would be August, because like it came out around like middle of July, so I don't think it would have been counted. Let's look at August. Yeah, here we go. Here's stats for Adventure. And Adventure actually shows up here twice because it had 6 streams in Great Britain and 1 stream in Belgium. Some pretty cool. Hello there to my one Belgian listener. So yeah, the Adventure, like the title track did well, so there's that. Solitary Wonder from Living the Dream is still performing pretty well. Everything else is fine, I guess. Time Moves On actually got 3 streams, so that's great. Yeah, because Time Moves On was like the best one from the album, in my opinion. I still don't think that's that. I still don't think that it what was I saying again? Oh yeah. Still don't think that it had quite as many listens as I would have wanted it to, but yeah. I think I have played Time Moves On in the live stream before, haven't I? But even still, I'll play it again, just to remind you all. Yeah, that ride cymbal though. That ride cymbal is pretty nice. Plus, like, you know, it being the perfect length of like 6 minutes 9 seconds, it's, you know, that's nice. Yeah, I think if Time Moves On, like the parts with like the synths are like the strongest part. Like that bridge though. That bridge is definitely the best part of the song though. I really do like the atmosphere that the ride cymbal provides though. It's really nice. And here's the big high energy part of the bridge, which is really nice. Yeah, this is... Yeah, I was really proud of how they sounded. It is really nice to listen to though. But yeah, And also, Adventure did well as well, didn't it? So let's play that. And also, it being the title track, of course, is going to do well. You know, there's a really nice, like, kind of piratey feel to it, which sounds really nice. You know, it really sets up the mood of like adventure really well. So yeah. It's a pretty strong opening track, I'll say that. But yeah, that's cool. And dude, in fact, no, let's go to like I think April 2022 would probably be the best for figuring out like the big return. Maybe May, but I think April probably best. Can you? Whoa. No. Hold on. Yes, it's the April one, I think. And no, it's just mostly stuff from my rap compilation. I think the big return getting 13 listens is expected because it was the new one. Whereas Wrapping Up the Beat had been out for a while. Lockdown's like one of my oldest songs, so yeah. So yeah, I think May would probably be best for like oh my god, the big return did not do well. I mean, to be fair, like it had been some time since the big return had released on YouTube, so you know. But oh my god. Yeah, apparently like 0.0003 euros, that right there, like Through Summer Day did that much, and big return. Oh yeah, this is also when I started releasing to like YouTube Music and stuff like that as well. Like, because before before the big return, I just released to Spotify only, but for the big return, I went and like spent more money on like I'd spent more money to release on like other platforms as well. So like, I also released on YouTube Music and Amazon Music and Deezer. I think those were and also Spotify, of course. So I released to those 4 because I was able to. And I think the most recent updates to iMusician means that I can do that again without having to spend extra. I'm not entirely sure about that though, but I'll again have to check. And do we want to? In fact, let me see if the June ones were better. I mean, yeah, they were better. You know, I'd actually gone like a penny from Drew Sunday, so yeah. And oh yeah, and also like the funny thing is like, because you know I'd worked on Drew Summer Day with other people, so I had to make sure that they get paid well as well. And you know, of course, the fact that you know I'd only received like 3 pennies from Drew Summer Day once before. So like, you know, I had to split that up into like a penny for everyone, which like, yeah. If we look at the October sales again, Again, both of them are from France, which is pretty cool. Bonjour to my French viewers and listeners. Not sure how many. I'm actually not sure how much French I remember from GCSE French, but or I did actually attempt that translation question, didn't I? I think I've forgotten most of my French vocabulary since doing it, but yeah. Anyway, that's besides the point. Yeah, October was such a quiet month for us, but we did alright, I guess. Like, we did alright. But yeah. Anyway, I suppose now I can take you through the process of releasing a track. So yeah, I actually did start one a while ago, and I wanted to do the Major Journey because for those of you who either can't remember or are new to this channel, basically what the Major Journey is in fact, let me try and pull it up if I can. Here it is. So yeah, basically, like as you can see here, like on the left I have a list of keys remaining, and like here I have like the actual key we're in. Basically, the task is, right, so there are 12 different major keys in what we call our standard tuning system, which you might know is 12-tone equal temperament, but basically there are 12 keys in like our standard tuning system, and or 12 major keys, that is. There are also 12 minor keys, but for this one I decided to write a piece of music that modulates through every single major key, basically, in our standard tuning system. We're not going into microtonal stuff. And yeah, this was the result. It lasted about 9 minutes and a half, because most of the ending is just me shouting out my... Actually, I should address that. I should address this real quick. My Discord server's dead now, so you won't be able to join it anymore. Basically, I closed it down yesterday, actually, because the day still hasn't changed yet. It's still Thursday, and I did close it like Wednesday, just before I went to sleep. But basically my reasoning behind closing the Discord was because like I just didn't have as much time to moderate it as I currently do now, so and I also want to focus more on like content for YouTube and for my YouTube and Spotify a little more. Like, just I don't think the Discord server is going to really help me in that anymore, so that's why I shut it down. So yeah, but you will still be able to interact with me on this channel and also my main channel, and also my Instagram as well. I think the Instagram would probably be the better option, because like, you lot can send me private messages. I'm always open to those on Instagram. Like, I don't have to publicize everything. The Discord is somewhat of a public thing. Well, not anymore though, because like it's not active anymore. My account's still active, so if you wanna private message me on Discord itself, you can. But you won't be able to join my server anymore. I forget what my Discord tag is. I think it's 7485 right now. So, you can send me a friend request on Discord if you really want. But yeah. Anyway, I'm getting off topic. I just thought it'd be. I just kind of thought I had to address that because yeah. But basically, the major journey is just this massive piece of music where I go through every single major key, and in this video, basically how I presented the video was I showed you all like the current chords loop that we're going through right now, and basically just like highlight what the tonal center is like in the star. I actually don't know why I made it a star, but yeah. And yeah. So as you can see, like, I just kind of list the progression, and like, I don't really list the chord's function, and I probably should have done that, but never mind. Basically, you can just kind of follow along with the chord progression on the screen, I suppose, and just kind of see how all the key changes have been done. And yeah, and also the E major section, by the way, is actually like the origins of Dreary Summer Day. And I'm going to play a bit of it here because I'm really proud of how it was. I knew I was onto something with that E major section, so I went and extended it and made it into Dreary Summer Day, and it was a good choice. It's like, it sounds really nice. Dreary Summer Day is still actually like one of the highlights of music that I made, so yeah. Like, there's good melodies, and chord progression is really nice. Yeah. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Right here, it's the Dreary Summer Day again. Well, I can make it through the day. Yes, I can make it. Yeah, that's basically the major journey for you all. I'm pretty proud of it. I'm pretty proud of it indeed. And you can listen to this in your own time. I'll link to it in my community tab after the stream. And I can see someone keeps appearing and disappearing in the stream, but yeah. So yeah. Let's have a... So yeah, anyway. The MP3 file I have in my downloads, I think... Oh god, yeah, let me delete all these. And also, if you're wondering what Snake Game Assignment is, that's basically Badscram's game that he made for his computing project, so I might show that off later if I have time. But the major journey anyway. So yeah, first of all, of course, we need to choose a genre to. I've unfinished. Yeah, of course I have. Anyway, first of all, we need to choose a genre of music that we want to distribute. And I'd say we're close to rock. I think I do kind of get more of a rock feeling from the major journey. I think. So there's rock and roll. I think maybe yeah, it's definitely not heavy metal. I think probably I think I'll go with indie rock, I think. And as for shops, I think Spotify. We can also include like others as well, so like YouTube would also be good. But of course, like it's already up on YouTube. But I think YouTube refers to like YouTube Music. So yeah, TikTok apparently, Facebook, Instagram, Shazam apparently. I think maybe Amazon. And I think we can choose one more, right? Yeah. Do I want to do I want to distribute my music to TikTok? I don't know. I mean, like, don't want my music to be the source of like all those TikTok dances and whatnot. I don't know. I mean, I don't hate TikTok at all, but I'm not a massive fan of it either. But I don't know, chat. If anyone's watching, what should the fourth shop that I distribute be to? So far I have YouTube, Spotify, and Amazon. What else should I choose? Oh yeah, I'm the only one watching, aren't I? Anyway, I'm just having a look at the subscription plans right now because I'm actually not quite sure. Yeah, we can't have multiple volumes under my current plan, which is a shame. So yeah, we don't have an official artist channel, but that's fine. I can use my own. Premium YouTube support. Fast ways to get support with your YouTube topic channels. That's basically like, it's basically distributing to YouTube. Would that mean like I get my own like topic channel? That's pretty cool. That is pretty cool. I suppose Shazam, I guess. But how many of you use Shazam to identify songs? Because like I remember back in the day, like if you hear a song that you like but you don't know what its name is, like you can just use the Shazam app and like it'll be able to recognize the song and tell you what the name of it is. That is pretty cool. Like I suppose if any of you still do use it, it'd be nice to have my music be recognized by it, I guess. I personally don't use it anymore, but yeah. Digital release date. Your release will be online 30 days from when you pay for it. Upgrade to get access to advanced features. Your release will be delivered worldwide. Yeah, obviously I'm fine with worldwide delivery. Like I don't want to exclude anyone from being able to listen to my music. So anyway, release name. We have obviously the major journey. Core copyright owner would be my name, Alex Mann. With one N, please never spell it with the double N. That is such a big mistake that everyone makes for reasons. Obviously, my artist name, AlexGB221. By the way, I actually would use my proper name, if I could, but it's just one of those like, it's just kind of one of those things, right? Like, I'm kind of living under the consequences of like past me, who decided to use my brand name, which I'm fine with, but like I feel like now, like you know, if I were to recreate my entire channel and whatnot, I'll just make my brand name like my name, honestly. I mean, AlexGB is fine, but like, I feel like I would definitely like rather use my own name for that. And also, like, a fun fact about my brand name. AlexGB231. The GB in AlexGB231 does not stand for Great Britain. Like, yes, I live in Great Britain, but that's not what it stands for. It actually stands for Glitch Boy, because that's the old name of the channel before I abbreviated it to GB. I think the abbreviation was mostly because, like, back in the old days of the channel, I used to do glitch videos and just gaming videos in general. But then, like, that stopped being the focus of the channel, so I just decided to abbreviate it to GB, and like, no one would actually remember there was Glitch Boy. So like, the GB can now basically be anything. It can be like Great Britain, it can be Gaming Boy, except I don't really play much games on the main channel anymore. Great Boy, or I don't know. But basically, GB can stand for really anything you want now, just as long as it somewhat describes me, I guess. And you know, is inoffensive. Label, we can just choose that. Additional release details, so we can, which we don't need to worry about all this. That's basically just, I suppose, like, the version is like, if there's like a remix that I'm releasing of my music, then I could just put this in. So like, if I were to release the Revival project on Spotify, which I probably won't because it's more effort than it's worth. Plus, I do actually lose more money from Spotify than I do gain from it, which you'll probably know by now. Yeah, like, I could probably just put like 2022 or 2023 remake if this was a Revival project release. Barcode, just like, you know, they'll give us one, so like, we don't have to worry about it. But if we don't have one, then like, they give us one. But if we do have one, we can enter it there. Catalog number, like, there's no official format, and I don't think you need one necessarily. So yeah, so all that's optional. We already filled in like most of the main things though. As for release artwork, do I have the major journey anywhere? I don't think I do, unless. It's working on it apparently. I actually don't know. Did I ever save the major journey thumbnail? Well, I have it here, don't I? Yeah, so we can just download it from here. Save image as. It saves it as a WebP file. I want it to save as a PNG or something. Let me just screen grab it. And then I'll just actually just dump it in my downloads. Let me go back to here. Okay. So it needs to be 3000 by 3000. So it's not quite the dimensions that it should be. So let me try and alter that using paint.net. So if we resize the canvas to be 3000 by 3000. Okay. Let's drag the major journey in. Let's put on the new layer just to be safe. Come on. Add layer. And I think just put it around here, I guess. Yeah. I think, yeah, around here. And if we go to the background, just delete it, make it transparent. And then you can just major journey. We'll just convert it back into PNG. And I'll once again save it back in my downloads. So yeah, now that should work now, so let's give that a go. Yeah, that's fine, that is fine. I mean, it's not my best cover art ever. But it's something, I guess. Anyway, this was done in 2021 by me. I actually did that in Little Big Planet from the times when I played Little Big Planet. It was a fun game. Or more specifically, Little Big Planet 3, so yeah. There we go. Yeah, let's go to tracks now. So yeah, you can create a track. It's an instrumental, it's not a cover. I thought I downloaded the major journey. Oh, it needs to be a wave file. Okay. Do I actually have the major journey on me right now? Let me check. And yeah, this is the first time I'm going to be opening up VirtualBox live on stream, so that'll be fun. Yeah, basically, because I have a Windows computer and Logic Pro X is for Mac, I have to use VirtualBox to access Logic Pro X so I can write my music, so there's that. I do actually want to save up for a MacBook one day so I can do this a little bit easier, but this'll do, I guess, this'll do. I'm not actually sure if I did save the major journey as a WAV file. If not, I can just convert that MP3 into a WAV file, I guess. But obviously it would be ideal to get a WAV file straight from the source, you know. Okay, now let's try signing in. Okay. So yeah, it should be under my compositions folder. By the way, my folder directory is an absolute mess. Like, I can get through it, but like, it's not particularly well organized. I will admit that. Ah, yeah, so I do have the Mage Journey. It's right here. I think it should be the most recent version. I hope it is anyway. When did the Mage Journey premiere, actually? Just to double check, you know. It's like, I wouldn't have added anything like after I release it. So let me get to the Mage Journey. 6th of September 2021. Okay. And we get info from here. Modified 15th September, so yeah, this definitely like, it'll definitely be the one that like I released on YouTube. You know, like it wouldn't be a half complete version at the very least. So yeah. I'm actually pretty surprised like I didn't include the Major Journey on, that I didn't release the Major Journey on Spotify, if I'm honest. Yeah. But yeah, Wave, 24-bit, and that. The most important thing is that it's a Wave file though. Can you... Okay, so you'll then be under... Yeah, I'll just save in the compositions folder. Bounce. But yeah. I actually don't know why I didn't release the Mage Journey on Spotify. Well, I didn't have Spotify at the time I wrote the Mage Journey, but like, why I didn't go back and like release that? I actually don't know. So this is like a very overdue release, but I suppose it's good content for the second channel, so you know, might as well. This will definitely take a while because like it's a whole 9-minute piece of music. Yeah. Yeah, this is definitely taking some time, so yeah. I think this actually might be my longest piece so far. Yeah, so what do I talk about while it's bouncing? Like, I don't know, how have you guys been, I guess? No one's gonna answer that because no one's really in the stream. I mean, I'm fine, I guess. Haven't really had the most productive few days, to be honest. Like, the most productive thing I did yesterday was well, not yesterday, but like on Wednesday was pretty much grocery shopping. Yeah. I did go on a nice day out on Tuesday, Valentine's Day. Not with anyone in particular, you know, because I'm not actually in a relationship or anything, so But I had a nice little day out around London. It's a nice city. I do enjoy living in it. But yeah, it's finished bouncing. I was just about to go and talk about like how amazing like those DLR trains are. like people who live in London can agree to the fact that you know, the DLR trains are pretty awesome. Anyway, I just need to upload it to the drive so I can download it on the main. On the Windows side. I'll go to my compositions folder and I'll just dump it here. Okay, file upload. Major journey, the major journey.wave. So yeah, but yeah, you know, the DLR is pretty awesome because you know, you get to drive the train yourself, or not actually drive the train, but like basically they're driverless trains. So like they have this entire spot at the front where you can just kind of where passengers are actually allowed to sit at the very front of the train and like pretend they're driving it, and it's actually really fun. Like you get some really nice views of the city as you're sitting there, which is nice, and you also kind of get to see like, you know, how the tracks are constructed, and yeah, it's really nice to see. And like, you know, you get to see like how all the tracks connect in them. Children really do like it from what I've seen. Like, you know, a whole bunch of kids. I always see like all the kids at the front of the train always pretending to drive, and they get really excited. It's actually really nice, and yeah. One thing though, they don't have a steering wheel for them to actually like pretend to drive, or even just an analog stick, or just like a gear stick, you know. I think that would be really cool if they could add that, but either way, it's still really fun. It's my personal favourite mode of transport, by the way. I do enjoy trains. Not necessarily commuting by them, but you know, going on a nice little train journey for the sake of it, it's always fun to do. Anyway, that's the main journey.wave uploaded to my drive now, so let's go over to my Windows side so I can get it on my on that side as well. I actually haven't listened to the WAV file yet, obviously, because I just kind of uploaded it just now, but yeah. I actually do want to have a quick listen to it just to make sure that it's all fine and cool. So yeah, you can all listen along with me as well, I guess. And I'll also commentate over what's going on as well. So this is the A major section. So yeah, that's so loud, I actually need to turn it down a bit. So yeah, this is the A major section. It basically just kind of alternates between A major and D major, which is basically just a simple 1 to 4, but now we're in the G major section. The D major basically acts as the 5 in G, so that pivots us nicely. And the progression is just 1, 5, 2, 4, so G, D, A minor, C. G major definitely still feels like the tonic here. Then we just kind of turn to A major and then lift that chord up a half step to the key of B flat. The chord progression here is basically just 1, 6, 3, 2, so it basically starts on major and then just kind of falls in minor chords. So that's pretty nice, it kind of gives a nice little bittersweet section to this section, which I do like. You'll hear that motif occurring quite a few times. It's kind of like a little way to unify everything and just kind of make it somewhat feel like all 12 sections are part of the same piece of music. There's also the other rhythmic idea, the trisio, the 3-3-2, which you'll hear at the very start of the E major section, the Dreary Day section. This part is in G minor, the relative minor B flat major. Then to get to E major, which is a tritone way, I just use a tritone substitution, which works. This is the trisio I was talking about earlier, the da da da. And you know, it's basically just E, G sharp, A, E, G sharp minor, A minor. It's a really nice progression. What else is there to say about this section? Other than I use it for Dreary Day. Yeah, it's a nice section, it is. I've got incredibly invested in this section that I went and made it its own piece of music. Do 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 do. Do do do. Then we go into D major. It's basically A minor into D major, but it kind of works. Usually get the A major chord because that's the actual like dominant chord in the key of D. But you know, this also works, I guess. The chord progression is basically 1, 3 major, which is basically like the dominant of the 6, then 4, then 5. And then we get to the climax. We're in E flat major for this, which is, you know, a tritone away from where we started, so that's cool. And we also get like a pretty interesting 3-bar loop here. It's basically like a if I'm going to be honest, I actually can't quite remember what the chords are in this section. I think it's, yeah, it definitely goes 1 to flat 6, then like I think 6, then 4, something like I can't remember. I did actually make an entire Google document, which I've linked in the description of the major journey here. So you can read along to that if you want as well. Oh yeah, here we're in F minor, having come out from just F major a while ago. And we have some pretty cool diminished chords as well, which is always cool. Diminished chords do sound very intense. And now we're in A flat minor, or if you want to be not a pain, G sharp minor. And then we go into A flat major here, which is a nice little parallel key change. And then go up another minor third to B major. The chord progression is simply just 1, 3 major, or 5 of 6, then 6 and 4. It's a nice little tune. And actually, I mean, the melody here actually somewhat resembles the one from the B flat major sections as well, so it's that as well. Again, to help make it feel more unified. But I'm speaking like, you know, 2 years after writing this, so I can't remember every little detail. But again, I did create a Google document of my let me see what I wrote in the Google document. Wait, no, this is the major journey. This is the Google document now. Okay. So yeah, we're in the F sharp major section now. Because now we just use a 5 instead of 5, 6, so it's basically 1, 5, 6, 4 now. F sharp, C sharp, D sharp minor, B. So that's cool. Then we go to the relative Phrygian, which is spicy, which I like. And then we just kind of hang on the G sharp minor chord, and that turns major. I actually really like the F sharp major section, and now I'm turning that into its own section as well. I'm working towards it, so that's cool. And the progression in the D flat major section is actually similar to the B flat major section, so that's cool. It's 1, 6, 2, 3 instead of 1, 6, 3, 2. And the F minor chords, we eventually use that as like the pivot. And then like we just kind of simply round off with the C major section. So yeah, that's that. I actually do kind of want to do more write-ups on the channel as well. Not even just for like music, but also like for other things I'm interested in. Like, I actually do want to create a write-up of Sonic Frontiers and like my experience with that game. Because it was a really fun game, and I do want to talk about that a bit more. As the progression in the E flat major section is E flat, B, A flat, A, B flat, D. In Roman numerals, there's apparently 1, flat 6, 4, flat 5, 5, flat 7. Wow. I went hard with that section. And it's also in 7/4 as well. I actually forgot to talk about that. Basically, like, it's a bar of 4/4 plus a bar of 3/4, so like 4 beats plus 3 beats. Yeah, I actually kind of do want to do more write-ups like what I did with the Major Journey. Though I feel like definitely for Sonic Frontiers review, there'd be more of an essay rather than like that. But you know. But yeah, anyway, let's download the WAV file now, don't we? Why don't we? So yeah. Yeah, I don't know, what else do I want to talk about? Okay, the Mage Journey has just been done. Okay, let's upload the audio. Okay, there we go. Track title language is obviously English. Track title is Mage Journey. Version is the usual. genre's mostly rock, because I thought ISRC, I don't have one. And they'll give us one for free if we don't enter one, so we don't need to worry about that. Of course I'm the composer. And yeah. So is that all that I need to? Is this actually all that I need to include for this? Thought there'd be a bit more, but okay. Like, don't I need to like state what year the music came out? Because you know, this is a very old release that I'm just now releasing on Spotify. Yeah, I think we can just move on anyway. We do need to wait until completed. We're missing a field apparently. What field are we missing? I don't know. I feel like I've done everything. I think, yeah, it's mostly just the fact that we're waiting for the upload, so let's just wait for that then. So yeah. What else I want to talk about? Yeah, I don't know. It's done anyway. They're just verifying it right now. It's not quite done yet. I'm not sure how long the verification will be. I can play it now, so well, not quite yet. And now, oh yeah, I can play it now. They are still verifying it, but I think we can move on anyway now. So yeah, it's done now. Let's go next. So yeah, we can only do a standard delivery, and since it's single, we're only paying £9, so affordable, but still not ideal, because like, again, I didn't even make a single pound from these releases, so you know. So our sub, we're gonna choose a free version. We're not gonna activate content ID. I mean, we can, but like, I'm not going to. I think all that content ID does is that, you know, if I think what content ID does is, like, if you did decide to use my music in your videos, then like YouTube will detect that, and like I'll receive some money from it. But I've only ever done that to the big return, so yeah. And even then, I think I do have to kind of monitor it, and I don't really monitor it that much, so you know, I'm fine with you all using my music in your videos if you want. Just make sure that you credit me, and definitely don't take credit for my music. That's a pretty messed up thing to do. Is that really it? I'm pretty sure there was supposed to be a section where I hold on. Here we. Yeah, I think I kind of missed that. I don't think I can make changes now. Yes, waiting for my payment. Apparently. And I need to upgrade to make changes to my release. What the hell? Okay, I kind of messed up a bit here. Can I... Oh no. Let me try doing it all over again. Okay, yes, and then like enter 2021. It was 6th of September, wasn't it? Yeah. Okay. And then we can just include from library and just choose to Mage Journey again. And yeah. And here we go. And I chose these for. Okay. Let's just cycle through all that again. This time, like, accept term service, pay now. Okay, select payment method. I'm gonna have to enter my credit card information, so let me just switch to my second screen so I don't leak anything. Okay. I can just use autofill, but obviously I don't want to. I don't want to leak anything, obviously, but I think that should be it now. So, yep, my order is now complete, and I think we can now switch back to my main screen. So as you can see, this is my order number, and yep, they're now going to start processing my order now. So, yeah. Previously, I could actually choose when I want to. Exactly when I want to release my music, but I think now it's just 30 days from when I think I can just cancel that now. But yeah, I think previously though I could actually choose when I want to release, exactly when I want the release date to be, but now I'm not entirely sure how that works. So this is actually like the first release I've done under this new system. So yeah, apparently I have unfinished deliveries. So yeah, this has been paid and is in quality check. Oh, this. Can I just delete this then? No, I don't think I can delete this. Okay. Oh wait. Ah, here we go. Yeah. Okay, there we go. There we go. So we can manage release details apparently. We can request a takedown, but I'm not going to. The digital release date. So it tells us our digital release date here. So the major journey will be out on Spotify on 19th of March 2023. So look forward to that, I guess. That's something that's going to happen. The release of this very old piece of music on the 19th of March 2023. That'll be something. That'll be something. So yeah. What else there? So we can do a commission. So we can upgrade to keep more earnings. But honestly, 10% commission is a lot better than 30%. Obviously, so I should hopefully make more money from this than I had done previously. Page URL to my artist hub, and basically you just kind of get to see like all the links to where the major journey releases, I suppose. Of course, we're on the free version and can upgrade. But yeah, so yeah, people. The major journey comes out on Spotify March. What was the release date again? It was 2 days after today, wasn't it? So 19th of... Yeah, it was the 19th of March, wasn't it? Let me check again. My memory's not great. Yeah, 19th of March, 19th of March. So yeah, Major Journey comes out 19th of March, so look forward to that. And, yeah, we have time. Bazgram wanted me to ping him in the Discord once we get around to his showing off his little project. So yeah, basically Snake Game Assignment is Bazgram's project. Just a little fun thing to finish off, I guess. We can have a look at Bazgram's little dumb snake game. Look at his very amazing coding skills in that game. So yeah, I think Snake.exe I think is the game that we want to play. Basically what this is it's his version of the snake game where like you make the snake eat the red thing and the snake then gets bigger, and every time the snake gets bigger you earn a point, but if the snake runs into itself then you die. Hello there, Bazgram. We are looking at your dumb snake game. Yeah, I was just kind of explaining the premise. Basically, you eat the red thing. That red thing makes snake gets bigger. When snake gets bigger, you get a point. If snake runs into itself, it dies. And you have to restart. And basically the aim is just to get high score. So yeah, as you can see it's... Yeah, I don't care anymore. I don't care that I'm leaking my uni anymore. They can know, I guess. They can... I'm not particularly fussed anymore. Yeah, I'm just explaining to the people who don't know how it works. I'm just explaining to the 0 other people here who just want a quick explanation, I guess. So yeah, we're doing pretty well so far. We're at a score of 18. I'm really good at this game. Let me move my mouse cursor out the way. I'm pretty sure my mouse cursor being in the game will annoy you a little bit. Damn, we're actually surviving for quite some time. I'm really good at games, everyone. I'm absolutely owning this game. Okay, oh god damn it. Okay. Up! Nice. Okay. Nothing will stop me. I can play this game for ages and ages and just like still keep winning at it. Oh come on, let me get the red thing. Nice, okay. Soft lock. Nope. Yeah, I can play this game for I'm just good at the game, you know. Nothing can stop me now. I'm gonna set a really high score. And the fact that I'm commentating while doing this as well, with my amazing top score of 36, nothing can stop me. Okay, I'm getting a little nervous now. Okay, oh, come on! Oh, come on! Ah! Can my keyboard just... there we go. Okay. Yeah. Okay, where's the red thing now? Oh, it's done that thing, hasn't it? It's spawned off screen. What coding that is. What amazing coding, just letting the red thing spawn off screen, god damn it. And if you run into the barriers, it doesn't even reset to position. Like, what kind of dumb coding is this? He actually did pass, by the way. He actually did pass his coursework with this, but yeah. Anyway, how can we see the codes of this? Would it be under snake data? There was just a whole bunch of DLL files apparently. I don't think I can edit them. It's a browser file apparently. Can I open this? No. Badgram says no. There's a config file. Can I open? Badgram's posted a link. Okay, come on. Okay, so we can look at this code from here. So we can look at, so yeah. So this is his settings. File exclude and then just a whole bunch of settings here. That's nothing special, I guess. There's assets, scenes. Okay, where's the code responsible for the gameplay though? So there's a whole bunch of things here. It says physics 2D settings. Oh, what's this? What's this long chain of Fs here? Layer collision matrix is F F F F F F F. What is this? What is this? It's under asset scene scripts. Okay. Here we go. So food. So food, I suppose, would be responsible for spawning the food, I guess. Snake.cs and food.cs. Okay, got it. Okay. Using system.collections. Using systems. Public class food, :1 behavior. So basically randomized position. Private void randomized position. Float x is. So yeah, this is the procedure that randomizes the position. Let's see what causes the soft lock then. Float x equals math f dot round random dot range bounds dot min dot x bounds dot max dot x. So basically what this does is that's the range of. Basically takes like the leftmost point of the screen and the rightmost point of the screen and makes that the minimum and maximum positions, and just like allows the food to generate anywhere between those boundaries. So then why is it sometimes spawn off screen then? Is there like some sort of indexing error or something? I don't know. Float y is, of course, the y thing kind of does the same thing but in the up and down directions. And then the new position is just the new vector here. X comma y comma whatever the heck this is meant to be. Pasgram says yeah. Spawns outside the walls. Okay, so that's what that. So is that what that 0.0f thing does? Based on this, then I actually don't know why it would yeah, I don't know why it would spawn outside of the outside the map then. I mean, I suppose Basgram says nah, so the 0.0f thing doesn't make sure it spawns out the walls. It's the rotation, right. So the math f dot round thing, I think what that does is it converts the random number into like an integer, which, or rounds it to the nearest integer, that is. So if it generates something like, I don't know, 21.2, it'd round it to like 21, I think that's what it is. And I don't know, does it need to round necessarily? I mean, that's probably not the cause of the problem. But to be honest, I don't actually program much in this programming language. I think it's Visual Studio Code, is it? Or is it Java? I actually don't know. So he sets the bounds here. This .grid area .bounds. I don't know. Let's look at the code for his Let's look at the snake code then. C sharp. It's in C sharp. And yeah, I don't think I have any, like, I don't think I've ever used C sharp before, so so I'm not entirely familiar with the syntax. But I have done coding before. In secondary school, I used Visual Basic, and for my programming module that I'm scraping into at university, because I'm allowed one module out, well, actually two modules from outside the department, but I've only chosen one. But for that one, I'm using Python, which is okay. I mean, the fact that you can't concatenate a string and an integer in Python is a bit of a pain, but we deal with it. But anyway. So, let's see. Only allow turning up or down while moving in the x-axis. Only allow turning... Yeah, of course, because, like, you know, you won't want to run into yourself. It's basically if you input the key W or the up arrow, if you don't suck, like up, down, left, right, like controlling your character with the arrow buttons is much better than WASD, in my opinion. Maybe it's just because I'm right-handed, but you know. Then input, like, you can go up and down. If you move left or right, then yeah. So basically if direction X exclamation point equals, which I think just means if you're not moving in the X direction, and if the game isn't paused. Basecamp says WASD is standard. I mean, yeah, but yeah, I prefer the arrow keys. If input get key down key code P, so that's some pausing. And apparently it's meant to show the text pause, press escape to resume. Did it do that? I actually didn't test pausing in the game. I think I did pause it once, but did it show that text? I can't remember. Oh yeah, it does. Okay. And then fixed update. Okay. So new segment position equals segments count -1. And basically that just adds a new segment to the snake and basically makes it bigger. On trigger enter 2D. And this basically just adapts the score text and makes the snake grow. If it's an obstacle, it resets you. And then for this is true, then yeah, I mean, so yeah, what would actually make the food spawn off screen then? Because from what I see, like, I can't seem to find anything about. I can't seem to find any big faults within the code that would make it spawn off screen, but maybe that's due to the fact that I don't know C# that well. So it probably could just be some sort of syntax error that I'm missing. I don't know. And then yeah. I mean, to be fair, I mean, to be fair, I suppose it does deserve the pass. You know, there's nothing. It's not. It's actually not a bad piece of code. To be fair, it works. The game works, I guess. There's just that little pressing escape doesn't. Abasgram says he thinks he knows what's causing it, but he doesn't have Unity to check. Alright. The escape button doesn't resume the gameplay. I think maybe it's because like I go so off screen. Maybe it's because the X boundaries like aren't on screen, you know. So that's why it kind of. It's like, you know. Yeah, P to unpause yet you press. Yeah, P to unpause yet like the text says press escape to resume. Just yeah, just very very good game design there. Like literally giving an incorrect instruction. Whoops. Anyway, I'm gonna see how long I can go without. I'm gonna see how much longer I can go without dying. And then I'll round off the stream. Can I beat my personal best of 41, given that the food doesn't spawn off the screen? Okay, we got this, we got this, we got this, we got this. Ah, come on! Okay. Down. Okay, there we go. Down. Okay. Ah, come on. Ah. I'm just completely sucking at this. Okay. Okay, I think I kind of see why it needs to round now, because the snake actually does kind of move in like one square at a time, so like, you know. So I suppose it kind of needs to round because of that. Oh, come on! Okay, I'll stop here. So, yeah. I think that'll be it for this live stream, so, yeah. So yeah, let's round up here then. So thank you all for watching, and yeah. I'll just quickly remind you all that The Major Journey comes out on Spotify the 19th of March 2023. It'll basically just be a re-release of The Major Journey, which I released in like 2021 in September. I'll just finally get it on Spotify, you know, after like 2 years, because I slack. Well, like a year and a bit, but like, you know. In terms of like the album, that's coming along nicely. It is really coming along nicely. I think the next track that I reveal should be like Mystical Woods. I think that'll be good. What else do I want to say? Can we get to 300 subscribers before the end of the year? That would be good. You know, given just how well January did. Like, if we could have that success like every month of this year, like that would be great. Please subscribe to my main channel. It's linked in the description. And also did kind of make a bet with Badgram that like if I couldn't get to 300 before the end of the year, I'd have to pay him. Badgram says if he ever does work it out, he'll let me know. So yeah, cool. And then I'll be able to test it again. It would be really cool if I could get 300 before the end of the year, because I also did kind of make a bet with Badgram that like if I could not get to 300 by the end of the year, I'd have to pay him £10. And I really don't want to lose that £10. So please subscribe to me so I don't lose that £10. That'd be great if you could help me there. Yeah. Badgram says I'll look in the house. So yeah. Yeah, just kind of look forwards to the upcoming album, I guess. I feel like something else I want to say, but like, I literally can't remember now. I suppose like Revival Project, that's coming out May, I think. Or even like probably even July, even for my birthday. My birthday is 16th July, for those who don't know. So I might release it then, but time will tell, time will tell. So yeah, thank you all for watching the stream, and I'll just end it here.